that Israel has no right to self-defense against territory that it occupies. It has no right to self-defense against territory that it occupies, no more than Portugal had the right to self-defense to protect its hold on Mozambique and Angola. Should I explain that people fighting against colonial domination, alien occupation, and racist regimes, Palestinians have a right to use armed force so long as it's regulated by the laws of war? Would it be helpful to tell you that any force must be bound by principles of distinction and proportionality, and that Israel has promised to disavow both? Its top military and political brass have made clear that their purpose is destruction, not accuracy. There are no Palestinian civilians, that hospitals and schools and sources of electricity and fuel are not afforded the presumption of civilian infrastructure. Do I remind you that they have expressed a specific intent to destroy in whole or in part a people based on their racial, ethnic, national, or religious grounds? Should I remind you that they need not kill a single person in order to be prosecuted for the crime of intent and incitement according to the Genocide Convention? Should I recite the numbers anyway, that in 26 days, Israel has killed more Palestinians that were murdered in the Bosnian genocide? Do I tell you that for the past 2 decades, Israel has not gotten away with murder, but has changed international law to make its grotesque violence permissible? That it says Gaza is not occupied, nor is it sovereign, it is a hostile entity. That it claimed that this is not a civil war, nor is it an international armed conflict, but it's this new category, an armed conflict short of war. That Palestinians participating in hostilities are not merely legitimate targets when they pick up arms, but even when they lay asleep next to their partners in homes filled with their families. That the lives of their soldiers are worth more than the lives of enemy civilians, and proportionality is forward-looking, so that untold destruction is reasonable and recommended in the language of law. Do I remind the world, do I remind you all, that what happens to Palestinians now sets a new precedent that means that everywhere, anywhere in the globe is not safe? No.